Hi, welcome to Losing Faith, Finding Spirit, talking about red flags in relationships, what to look out for, and what to avoid if you are prone to getting involved in toxic, narcissistic, or abusive people. So today's red flag is criticism or belittling comments disguised as helpful critiques or advice. If you're already in a relationship and you suspect that it is abusive, this might be a key thing to watch for. If you're dating someone or you're in a new relationship and something just feels off, here's another little thing to think about. Have you noticed maybe they tell you something about your looks? It's usually about something that's superficial, like your appearance, your weight, makeup, if you wear makeup, hairstyle, any of those kinds of things. Usually it's very superficial, skin deep kind of stuff. Like, the comment basically tears you down, but the commenter says it in a way that makes you think that they're trying to build you up. Like, that shirt's a little tight on you. Maybe you should, I'm really concerned about your health. You really should start working out more. I don't want you to die first, so you need to change your diet. Like things like that. So it's disguised as a helpful thing, like I'm concerned about you, but it's actually just a criticism. And every now and then it's okay to have that, right? We are humans, we are concerned for each other. Most of the time, people who have higher empathy than abusers and narcissists and toxic people know how to make these kinds of comments in a way that isn't hurtful. They know how to use tact. In my experience, narcissists, abusers, and toxic people have zero tact. And they are not even ashamed about it. Like, they will say it like it is. Tough love, they like to say. It's not, it's hurtful. And it isn't meant to be love. It's not. Love shouldn't hurt. It should not hurt. Love shouldn't make you feel small. Love shouldn't make you feel belittled and like you're not good enough. And that's what these criticisms are. And I was the cook. Like, I was the one that prepared almost all of the meals. I was the one who cooked in the kitchen. And if suddenly he'd show up in the kitchen every now and then and tell me how to do things. Oh, you're not, that chicken's too dry. That's not how you use a knife. Have you tried doing it this way? Did you follow the recipe? Like, excuse me, do you want to take over and cook? Please, take over. But you can't say that because then that's a whole fight. And I'm just trying to be helpful. I have to eat it too. Like that. And it starts out really small and it seems very insignificant. So you start to overlook it, but it permeates every aspect of your life. Even now, he's been moved out over a year. And I can hear his criticism in everything I do. Everything from the way I dress, the way I drive my car, the way I breathe, everything. He had a comment about everything. So if you notice that the person you're with seems to have a lot of critiques and a lot of unhelpful advice about your life, really, really examine where that's coming from them, and if there are any other red flags showing up in the relationship. Because some things you can overlook, some things you can just be like, okay, I get what you're saying, you're concerned about, because we all feel, none of us are perfect at talking about things and getting our feelings out. We all, usually healthy, empathetic people, do feel concerned about other people, and they do genuinely want what's best. However, they also know that you are capable of making those decisions for yourself, and whether or not that's a boundary that you've set or whether or not that's something they should even speak on. Like, it's one thing to be like, hey, I've noticed you've been down a lot. Is there anything I can do to help you? Is there anything I can do to help you? Or do you have some, I've noticed that you've mentioned before that you have some weight loss goals and you're a little bit worried about your looks. What can I do to help? Is there something I can do? Can we make it a goal? Can we work on this together? Like, that's what healthy people do. These abusers and narcissists are going to just rip into you. Oh, you said your goal weight was whatever, and you've added weight. Look at you. When are you going to get your goal weight down? I thought you said you're on a diet and you're eating that cupcake again. Or, if you're on a diet, oh, it's just a cupcake. Come on, it's a birthday party. Literally, you can't win with these people. You cannot win, regardless, no matter what you're doing. It's never enough, and it's not, because it's just high conflict. Like I said before, they just need to cause chaos. They need to make you unstable, and it creates that trauma bonding and that reliance on them, and it makes them feel better about themselves. Because if you can eat that cupcake when you said you're not going to eat it anymore, or you said you're on a diet, and they get you to eat that cupcake, they're in control. They feel like they're making you do things because they've got that power. And that's what it all stems down to, is them wanting to have the power. So don't give them your power. Don't fall for it. Set your boundaries and pay attention to anybody who pushes them. You don't need them in your life. You are better. You are worth it. You are enough all by yourself. Thanks for listening. I hope this helps. Bye.